Hey everybody, welcome to the Father Son Movie Review Podcast. We're called Different Ends of the Spectrum. My name is Brendan Donahue, and this is
Carter Donahue.
and we are movie experts. We go see a movie every single week at an AMC theater in the theater, and we come back to you and share our experience. But this is a very special week, right?
Yes.
So what happened this week?
A lot of horror movies won awards in the Oscars.
Yep. So the Oscars were this week, and so we wanted to give a little bit of our take on the Oscars, along with what we liked, right?
Yeah.
So to start off, as everyone knows, the Oscars were Sunday night, and so let's start off with the best supporting characters. So
Okay.
and then we'll work our way up to best picture. So best supporting actor. Who are you rooting for?
Sean Penn.
Yeah,
Even though they didn't like the movie.
Okay. So Carter predicted Sean Penn was going to win. I also thought Sean Penn deserved to win. And the good news is he won.
did.
He did win, which is great.
For supporting actors, who do you have?
I think we were right on the spell. We were on the same page for best supporting actress.
We both had
From Weapons,
from Weapons.
Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan.
She was spectacular. She played a very scary role. She was very creepy, but she was awesome in the role. And so we both wanted Amy Madigan to win of all the members who were nominated. And did she win?
Yeah, she won.
She did. She won. It was a big win for Weapons, which I thought was a good movie.
Yeah.
How about for best actor?
I wanted Michael B. Jordan.
Yep, Carter wanted Michael B. Jordan, and I wanted Timothée Chalamet.
And Michael B. Jordan won.
And Michael B. Jordan won.
I think it's because he played two characters.
Yeah, he did. He played two characters in the movie Sinners, and he was great. And I think Timothée Chalamet is maybe my favorite actor right now. He was in Marty Supreme. I've loved him in the last couple of years with Dune and with Wonka and everything else. He's been awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's best actor. What about best actress? Who did you think was going to win?
I thought, what's her name from Sung Sung Blue?
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson, that's who I thought was going to win.
Carter and I were on the same page here. We both were rooting for Kate Hudson. We thought Kate Hudson deserved to win. But who won? Jessie Buckley.
Jessie Buckley.
Jessie Buckley, Jessie Buckley was in Hamnet, and she won for Best Actress. And it's ironic, and we'll get to it in a minute, Jessie Buckley was also one of the stars of the movie The Bride, which we're going to talk about today.
Oh, who is your best picture?
My best picture was F1. How about you?
Same. I picked F1 too.
Why F1?
Because I thought it was a great movie. Like, it made me really feel like I was at the race with them, and it is a really great movie and great acting by Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt crushed it in F1. I thought F1 was the best movie of the year. It won for best sound, but my take on F1 was it was the first movie I've ever seen that like truly got inside the car. The sound and the speed, it was incredible. So big fan of F1. I wanted it to win for best picture, but the actual winner was who? One Battle.
One Battle After Another.
Yeah, which was Carter and I both thought One Battle After Another was a little overrated, right?
Yeah, we don't think it's the best picture of the year. If Avatar was up for it, I would want Avatar to win.
Yeah, Avatar: Fire and Ash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie too. And did it win any awards? Did it win for like cinematography?
I know it won for visual effects.
Yeah, visual effects.
I don't know if it won for anything else. I'm surprised How to Train Your Dragon didn't get qualified for anything because that was pretty good.
I agree. How to Train Your Dragon was in my top 5 for movies of the year.
I thought it could have been nominated for visual effects because all the scenery and stuff looked nice.
I agree. I totally agree. So that's the Oscar recap. But the other thing I'd say about the Oscars, and you started to say this earlier,
What?
Our biggest surprise of the Oscars was the fact that it was the year of the scary movie.
Yeah.
So you mentioned which ones? It was
Sinners.
Sinners was definitely would be considered Weapons, and then Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
They all won Academy Awards.
I saw Frankenstein. He didn't.
I did not see Frankenstein, but I will. But Frankenstein was it won for a couple awards, couple Oscars.
Yeah.
And then as did Sinners and Weapons, had had won different awards, and they were nominated for a ton of stuff. Ironically enough, so the Oscars, it was kind of the year of the scary movie, and not surprisingly, today we're actually going to review the movie we saw this weekend, which was
Bride. The Bride.
The Bride, right. So The Bride was a very good movie. So what was The Bride rated?
R.
Yeah, rated R. Why do you think it was rated R?
I think because it was scary and there was swearing.
Yeah. And the other thing I'd say about it was rated R also because there was some very adult themes. There was some nudity in it as well. So you definitely got to be thoughtful about who you bring to see The Bride. But so that was The Bride is rated R. What about the other thing we always like to give information about is there any post-credit scenes?
There was a mid-credit scene.
Mid-credit scene, and was it worth staying for?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of times post-credit scenes can be kind of lame and not worth it. I think this one was worth it.
Yeah.
We don't want to skip over who did we see the movie with?
We saw it with my best friend Jack, Max, and Alex.
Nice. That's right. That's our crew. That's a lot of our movie. Max, Alex, and Jack are part of our movie crew. And Carter and I are AMC super users. We're on A-list, right?
AMC subs A-list.
Yeah, we're on the A-list, and so we get to see up to 4 movies a week for basically $25 a month.
Yeah. Isn't there a deal for a little bit of time, like some companion deal off, like a 10% discount or something on the AMC app for like if you want to bring a second person, there's like a discount.
I don't know. We'll check it out.
I saw that.
We'll do some research and get back to you on that one. And then, so what about candy? We also get a VIP line. So there was actually a lot of people at the movies the night we went, but we get the VIP line, so we get to go right to the front of the line, which is pretty cool.
I got AMC's candy, Cinema Sweets, premium gummy candies. The flavor was wild berry blast sour rings.
You love the sour candy. It is good.
Yeah.
It is good.
I think it's actually sour compared to like Sour Patch Kids, which I don't think they're sour at all.
No. So, and I actually, me, Max, and Alex, we got popcorn. So as I've said in the past, I got a popcorn pass for the year. So I only pay for, I think it was like $30, and I get half off on popcorn for the whole year.
What did our buddy Jack get?
I don't even know. Couldn't tell you. Do you remember?
No, I'm trying to remember.
So maybe we'll have Jack on as a guest someday, but
he might be a little bit shy the first time.
Maybe. It's okay. So The Bride is, we said, rated R. Anything else worth mentioning about The Bride before we? You know what? Rather than get into kind of the nitty gritty details, let's show everybody the trailer.
Can anybody help me? Please. I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this. Please. Help. Help. What happened?
You had an accident.
An accident, huh?
We dug you up, and we brought you back to life.
Get on stage, and I call her by her first name.
What do you want with a dead girl?
I'm the same. Born from the dead. I am a monster.
Yeah, so am I.
This world is a black hole.
The Karat are going to see life is here and it's coming to you from the monsters.
Yes! Yes!
Everybody dance! Everybody sing! Everybody move!
Please don't hurt me, please. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Did you do something wrong? Something you thought you might get away with?
Stop right there!
Screaming my name.
The dead have got something to say. And I'm saying it.
The bride of Frankenstein.
No, just the bride. Scared?
So that was The Bride. And so, obviously, very intense movie, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about how long was the movie, by the way?
2 hours and 6 minutes.
2 hours and 6 minutes. So pretty good length for a movie. A little longer than some, but so what about the cast? Who's the star of the cast?
The one and only Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale's always good.
Christian Bale was known for his role in The Dark Knight as Batman Bruce Wayne, and he was also Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. Those are his two most known roles.
Yeah, he was. Those are my favorite Batman movies. The one here where he was Batman. Those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also won an Oscar for The Fighter too.
Yeah.
With Mark Wahlberg.
Supporting actor.
Yeah, he won Best Supporting Actor. The other star was Jessie Buckley. Jessie Buckley, she played the bride, and so she, as I mentioned earlier, she won Best Actress for her role in Hamnet. So the one thing you got with the bride was two spectacular lead actor and actresses.
Yeah.
Who else was in it? So there was one. Annette Bening plays kind of the mad scientist who brings everyone to life.
Kind of like the Victor Frankenstein in the Frankenstein movies.
Exactly. Nice pull. Nice reference. So as you saw in the preview, Maggie Gyllenhaal was the director, but her brother Jake Gyllenhaal actually plays like a movie star at the time that Frankenstein is kind of obsessed with. He's a big fan of his movies, and he's always going to see his movies in the theater. So other things worth mentioning about the movie are the background is Frankenstein. He comes to the mad scientist Annette Bening when he's 120 years old. It was in the 1930s when the movie's set. And so basically he comes to the scientist and says, "I'm 120 years old and I'm lonely." And he wants a female companion. He's lonely, and frankly, he wants a girlfriend or a bride. And so he pleads and begs, the scientist to find a bride for him, and that's exactly what she does.
Yep.
So the other thing about the 1930s was, the music. And so, what do you think about the music?
There's only one song that I knew that came on before the credits, which was the Monster Mash.
Yep. Monster Mash. Putting on the Ritz is another song. Well, obviously, Putting on the Ritz is like a 1980s song, but this is set in the 1930s. But I did think the music was pretty cool because it was a 1930s kind of vibe, but that was okay. But what I loved about the music was the music that wasn't so much the like sound songs as much as it was very dark, like really good use of like sound and music to set the tone for like just how dark the movie was, which I thought was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is worth noting here? So What about as far as ratings go? What did you think? What was your feeling going into the movie?
What do you mean? What was?
Like 1 to 10, what did you expect the Bride to
I
be?
think I expected it to be 5, and it was a 6 going out of it.
Okay. So I might go a little more extreme on both ends. I thought going in, I did not have high expectations. I thought it was going to be a 4, but I gave it a 6.5 coming out. I thought the actors were incredible. And I thought, listen, the whole idea of like, I like the whole idea of giving the human side to monsters, like the human side, the loneliness of Frankenstein. The other part, which was really cool, was the bride. She's schizophrenic in the movie, and so she actually has the voice of Mary Shelley, who's the author of Frankenstein,
Yeah.
also playing in her head, and sometimes takes over her speech, and it just shows off like how amazing of an actress Jessie Buckley is. I mean, she's
Yeah.
1 minute she's being nice, the next moment she's being aggressive and yelling at people, and but she was spectacular in the movie, and both of them were really good. What about thumbs up, thumbs down? What did you think?
My thumbs up is I liked how they explained the Frankenstein bride origin, and my thumbs down is like I wish that they would have dove more into the Frankenstein bride and their relationship more, and like the history of them in the past.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, he shows up as 120 years old. A little bit more background would have been helpful. I thought my thumbs up was the acting. I think I made that point a couple times. I thought the actors were spectacular. I mean, they are really top notch, and they carried the movie. I thought my thumbs down was, I think it could have been 20 minutes shorter. I thought it was a little bit long, and at times it gets a little weird, almost like how the Joker, the Joker 2 in particular, with Joaquin Phoenix. I thought that at times was a little bit weird. I thought this one.
No, you mean the sequel with Lady Gaga or
Yeah. But it was the Joker 2, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So that was actually, so I'd say 6.5 because the actors, they carried the movie, and the story is a great story. But I thought it was a little bit long for, listen, horror movies used to be 1 hour and 30 minutes. For it to go 2 hours, more than 2 hours is pretty long.
Yeah.
What else? How about, anything else you want to say about the Bride? I don't think so.
Oh, my favorite moment of the movie was when they went to drive-in movie theater. I thought it was pretty cool, and I also liked for visuals, like when the black and white parts happened, because I've never seen something black and white on the theater.
Yeah. Listen, that's why we call this different ends of the spectrum. I've seen a drive-in movie theater. Carter, not so much. So that is kind of a cool, different perspective that you have versus me.
Yeah. But what was your favorite moment and favorite effect?
My favorite moment of the movie, I thought when they started to fall in love, and when Frankenstein and the brides, you could tell they were starting to have feelings for one another, and they were kind of starting to stick up for one another. I thought that was pretty cool because they were used to being treated really poorly, and because they were monsters, right?
Yeah.
But especially Frankenstein, he almost had like the guide to how to be a monster. Like he knew when people were going to chase him, and he knew when he was going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite part. So
What was your favorite effect in the movie?
my favorite effect? Listen, my favorite effect was, you got to keep in mind, they are taking unalive people and bringing them to life. And so to me, the mad scientist, kind of creating life was my favorite effect.
Yeah. It's a cool effect, even though that's done before many movies.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but it is still pretty cool. So that is The Bride. So I would say we liked The Bride.
Yeah.
We had kind of lower expectations going in, but we liked it. So would you recommend seeing it again?
Yes.
I think it is one you see once. I'm probably not going to rush to see it again, but I would see it one time.
I think mostly because of the acting, I'd want to see it again.
Yeah, you got two
And-
Oscar award-winning actors.
And I get to see, and I get to hear Monster Mash when it's done.
Exactly. So, all right, so that was The Bride. So, what movie are we going to go see this week?
Oh, I thought we said. Oh, yeah, we are going to go see Project Hail Mary
Yep,
with Ryan Gosling.
that's right. Project Hail Mary, we're going to go see that this weekend. And we're going to go see that in a Dolby Atmos theater, which is the only place you want to go see a movie with special effects like that.
Maybe we could put a photo of the Dolby with the poster, if possible.
That's a good idea. We'll do that for next time. And then any other news as far as what's coming out?
Zootopia 2 is on Disney Plus right now.
Yep. Cool. So that is all for Different Ends of the Spectrum. Again, my name is Brendan Donahue.
My name is Car Donahue.
And we are the movie experts, bringing you the best movies every week. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.